y'all. Welcome back. My name is Shamika, and this is Check the Rhymes. I am super excited to be back, and I'm glad you're still rocking with me. But this time, y'all, we are talking about falling deeply in love for years and years and years. And I mean, actual love, or so you think, with somebody you've never met. You're in a relationship, but y'all haven't met in real life. What in the... That is the premise of this new show, The Never Ever Met, and it kicks off Friday, April 19th on OWN at 8 o'clock. And in the building today, y'all, is actress and TV personality TaRhonda Jones. She is hosting the show, and I am so excited to talk to her about this new season and what we can expect and more. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. Good morning. Welcome to Check the Rhymes. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. I'm loving that background.
Yeah. This is my wall of inspiration for women who inspire me musically.
Oh, I love it. Who are some people that are on that wall?
So I got Diana Ross, Queen Latifah, Nina Simone, Jill Scott, myself.
I know that's right.
Miss Ellie and Remy Ma, all these people. Gladys Knight.
Love it. Oh, I need to create something like that. I love that. So I know we are here, Miss TaRhonda Jones, to talk about The Never Ever Met. Now, I am so excited for this show. I need to know what it's all about and how you got involved.
So The Never Ever Met, it is a dating show. It is just me mainly getting these couples together who haven't seen one another in person. Some of them dated for months, some for years. One couple dated for a decade. They had never met in person. So I bring all these couples who are in the same situation under one roof to see if their relationship could subside in real world versus online dating. So it's just basically seeing if the connection is there. You know, it's easy for us to say, I love you.
Right.
I love you without actually having to put in any real work. So yeah, on this show, they actually got to put in work and they have to meet one another in person. So we just created this safe space for these couples to meet up and make it do what it do.
How did this couple stay together for over a decade and not see each other? Are they in different countries? Like, I don't understand. Are they now airplanes, trains, boats?
So I do have couples who do live in different cities, but I also had a couple couples who lived in the same city. Now, if you're from LA, I know, crazy, but if you're from LA, this is the real LA thing. If you're from LA and you live north and then they live south of LA, they will not come visit you because if it's longer than a 35-minute, it's the LA thing.
Wow.
If it's longer than a 35-minute drive, they're not going to come see you. See, I'm bi-coastal, so I live in LA at least 6 months out of. If the airport is a real thing, people, your friends, your family, they will not take you to the airport because it's too far out. But if you got somebody who will take you to the airport, they say that mean they really love you.
Oh, you know what?
Like driving in LA. Driving to somebody in LA is a real thing. So if you got somebody who really traveling back, they really love you. I just think it's just one of those silly things where, like I said, they don't put in the work. They don't put in the work for real.
Well, I guess my friends love me. The couple times I've been to LA, they came and picked me up. So
they love you, sis. You got some good friends. You got a good tribe over there.
But goodness, I mean, it sounds a little like Charlotte, where if you live on the north side, you're not about to go to the south side. And it's like, yeah, but we'll travel for work, just not love.
Yeah, that's money. We love money.
Right. So how did you get involved in the show? Like, was this something that you just have always kind of wanted to do, like as far as hosting a show like this? Or was this kind of something that was presented to you and you were like, oh, I need to find out more?
I've been a host on a certain level of a scale, just doing shows with other women.
Yeah.
Like I've co-hosted The Real, I've co-hosted some pilots, but I've never hosted a show where I had to hold it on my own.
Yeah.
So it was definitely an experience, a great one. I loved it. Grateful for the opportunity because I've learned some things during this experience. And I've also gained a new level of confidence. Not that I've never had it, but it's just on bigger now, you know, but I was just grateful that the opportunity found me. And I remember my mentor calling me saying, hey, Open Network, they're looking for this talk show host. And I was like, well, what is it? And I don't just see, I threw your name out there. And it was like, yeah, now here I am doing this thing, this new thing, and I'm grateful and humbled to get to say that I'm a host. So I get to put it on my resume, and not only any kind of host, but a host for Own Network, Open Reviews Network. But
That's right. That's right. So now that you've had this experience, because I'm in a lot of groups of hosts that are trying to get to that level and trying, just kind of throwing things at the wall, trying to figure out where to go. Do you have any advice for up and coming hosts?
Yes, show up. I think a lot of us, we forget to just show up, and the rest is history. And we always put a limit on our gifts,
yes,
our talents, and just ourselves. I always tell people the sky is the basement, meaning you know how low the sky is in the basement. It's tangible, right?
Right.
I mean, it's reachable. The sky is the basement. Just all you have to do is show up. I think about the book of Moses, how Moses was there to free all the people, but he started crying, I don't know what to do, God. God said, dude, did I tell you to cry? Did I tell you to worry about anything? All I need you to do is stretch. The rest is in my hand. All you got to do is stretch. All you got to do is show up. In the moment Moses stretched out, he was able to part the Red Sea and free all the people, right?
You better preach. I just read the book of Moses. You better preach.
Listen, my middle name is Monique. I say I'm Moses' niece, right? I always say I'm Moses' niece. My middle name is Monique. So I always tell people it's very important. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're a shoestring maker. Be the best goddamn shoestring maker there is. Just show up. We put so many limitations on ourselves and people. Yes. We love telling people what they can and can't do. No, just show up. And I think me showing up as my most authentic self landed me this gig. And I'm so grateful. I'm so humble, right? Yeah. And I always advise, show up as your most authentic self. They say fake it till you make it, but being real gets you the meal.
Yes, authenticity is major. And oh gosh, I could talk to you for a long time, but I probably only have time for one more question. But going back to the never ever met, what advice do you have for these couples that can't come on the show and live under one roof yet, but that they've connected with someone online or they've reconnected with someone online, say, you know, they went with them to elementary school and they haven't seen them in a bajillion years and they reconnect 30, 40 years later and then they never meet, but they fall in love online. What advice do you have for them? Like, should they stick it out? Should they say, I'm out, I'm going to find somebody that I can tangibly see?
I think dating requires patience. I told a young lady earlier, one of the advice I would give them is grace. But if you're talking about just trying to figure out what to do with love, I say just jump, right? I have a friend who dated a guy for 18 years and they broke up. He just randomly walked out of her life. She was in shambles. And then she ended up emailing this guy she dated in high school. She forgot, I forgot what happened. She said, I didn't have his number. He don't have a Facebook. He don't have social media. He's just a ghost. She said, so, but I know everybody's email is their first name, last name initial at Gmail or Yahoo. So she just took a chance, emailed the brother. He responded back like, oh, Steve. They linked up and guess what? They're married. They are married. She dated this brother for 6 months. She rekindled a flame with a brother from high school. And they dated for 6 months after they rekindled this flame and they got married. So people who are trying to figure out what to do with love has no boundaries. Love is just love. And if you're going to do it freely. Jump. Yeah. Love, one thing about love has a safety net. We look at love, love is fear, like it's a bad thing, or I'm scared. Love is not fear. Love is free. Love is open. Just jump. And love also has a safety. Love will catch you. Now, time comes when you go through your ups and downs, that's where that patience come in. That's where that grace come in. You gotta learn to extend grace to one another. Nobody gave us a manual on how to be a good friend, good sister, good brother, husband. Nobody gave us a manual on how to be a good anything. This is all trial. So we all check yourself, right? Sit back, reevaluate yourself, check yourself. Then also give yourself grace, but also extend grace to that person you're dealing with. Patience, grace, jump. In that order. Patience, grace, jump. You done talk to me today. Let me tell you what, I done got a lesson in many areas. So I want to thank you for that.
So tell us where we can catch the Never Ever Mets and when.
So you catch the Never Ever Max on OWN Network and HBO Max at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It is airing this Friday, April 19th. And yeah, you catch my cute face on there. Hey there.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, TaRhonda, for coming on Check the Rhymes. And I will be sitting in front of this TV on Friday watching the Never Ever Mets and checking out your hosting skills because I know they are amazing. And I'm going to put you on my wall because you have just inspired me.
Thank you, sis. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so hopefully I will meet you again somewhere out here in either the online streets or out here in the world somewhere.
And will.
Well, you have an amazing day. Thank you.
You as well. Bye.
All right.